Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. This should be an all PvP video. We're going to start in the Predator and Prey with the 3-star Black Panther and a bunch of versus teams in there featuring mostly the boosted 4-star characters, but some also some 5-star teams that make sense and can be a lot of fun. And then we'll get into the Shield Simulator, the season PvP. We'll get in some action there and finally get started in the Time Stone season to help toward our total progress score, because there's a great cover available at level 2,000 points in Sim. And then Redshift is the next PvP that will run featuring Scarlet Witch, the 3-star. So that's going to be a little bit of pretty tough, actually. That's probably going to be a lot of kitty in there because there's a constant countdown tile on the board. So be ready for that. All right, well, let's jump into the action with Black Panther, and we'll try to feature the boosted 4-star characters in each of these battles. Let's see who we have here. This might be a good one to start, where it... oh, I know who we're going to start with. I think this will be fun. Against a Chavez team with Thor. And by the way, Spider-Man 2099 is the new character, and he's boosted because he's the new character. And also, Worthy Captain America is just happens to, he's pretty new, but it's also his first run as a boosted character in a general boost week. I don't know if we're going to get a lot of play with those guys, because even boosted, their health is still pretty low. Let's go over to the other 4-star characters that are special boosted during this week. It is Luke Cage. I think a lot of you guys know Luke pretty well, since he's one of the older ones. And then so we'll try to get in a battle or two with Emma Frost, but this one's going to be Wiccan, Billy Kaplan. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with him, and then we'll feature Ghost in probably the next match. So with Wiccan, in fact, actually, I want to put him on the right side, I think, but alignment might not matter too much. But with Wiccan, I think since he's got a green and yellow ability, we'll probably always use Black Panther's black ability, since he's super kind of boosted. His black ability is so good. We'll probably use his blue and black. He's got a good yellow, but we'll use that for Wiccan. So we could probably make use of a red and purple character, and a red, purple, and black 5-star character might help to keep Wiccan tanking most of his colors. So we'll go with Black Widow. She's purple, red, and black, and we'll see which, if we'll use her black or Panther's probably his. But so tanking is a real concern with Wiccan. So if you read the forums or whatever, you might read that he's a pretty low-rated character. Well, that's only true among 5-star players and above, or people that have really high-leveled 4-stars. He doesn't rate as well. But if you're in the 3-star realm or middle to lower 4-star, you'll probably find that Wiccan is going to be quite good for you for quite a long time. And I'll talk more about that as we get into the match. It's all about the tanking for the most part. Let's see. Let's boost up black and green, of course. And you know, let's do them all, because when we're against a Chavez team, it just helps to go in with a lot of AP. And when you're using Wiccan on your team, it helps to make a run toward 6 AP in each color as fast as possible. So let's have a look here. Let's work on Chavez down to the point where Panther's black would take her out with the AoE strike. Okay, so what's the deal with tanking with Wiccan here? Well, so he's a blue, yellow, green in that order, and tanking means his icon on the color. So right now it's only blue and green, and that's pretty much the way it's going to be. I was hoping he also got yellow, but 3-star Panther's yellow is a little bit strong. So we'll see why that's so important here in a little bit. What do we want to start with? Probably purple. When you're against a Chavez team, I want to try to get like 2 color combos as soon as you can to stay ahead of AP gains compared to them. Do we have a multi-move here? Not really, except for white and black. That red and blue combination's pretty good. Or, not a combo, but red and green. Yeah, no green, red and blue. Alright, so let's go white and black. Oh, I set him up with a match 4 in red. I knew there was a reason I didn't want to do that. Okay, well, we get a match 4 back. That's pretty good with red in it. That might have worked out. So we have an extra move on the right side, and now here's where I'll talk about Wiccan. We are already nearly at 6 AP in each color, and that's great because of his black, or because of his blue mystical destiny ability. I think it's so fun. If once you have 6 AP in each color, he will transform, and the power becomes power of the Demiurge, and he transforms into the Demiurge. You'll see it. It's fun when he does that, because then every match afterward in his colors now, he has to tank them. Simple match 3 will always be a match 4, earning you AP in each in that whole row, even if it's just a match 3. So, all right. So let's see. We'll do this one match here, and I think that's where we can leave Chavez. Let's start working on Thor now, and we need 1 black AP to transform. Cool. So how can we get that lined up? Don't see anything for sure, but here's a yellow purple. We could play abilities, but it's smart to probably wait until you have, oh, black up top, they got it. Probably smart to wait until you have all the colors you need to transform before you play abilities. If you can wait. We have a purple red or a purple green combo move. Absolutely got to do this one. Drops an extra move. Now we have to be careful with Thor not to knock him down too low into his god mode. There's 2 ways to get black. I think we're going to do it this way to get that critical matched. And so that's why I chose 5-star Widow. She's just got opposite colors of Wiccan. I thought it might help with the tanking situation. There we go. Transform to the Demiurge. So now, not only is Wiccan now in his other state, but he's going to force himself to the front no matter what color we match. So that's going to be a really big consideration here soon. We would like to make more black matches to build up that ability, but let's go over to Thor and check this out. Well, we're going to do this one first, but like we see, Wiccan's up front every turn from now on. So we can play our abilities. I think it's time to do it. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead with Magical Barrier. Those are countdown tiles, and if they're matched or destroyed, they will earn health back for Wiccan, which is great because he's going to be up front a lot. We're going to do this green match here, and it's just a match 3, but watch what he does. It's always a match 4 in his colors. So the more colors he tanks, the better chance you're going to have of getting these match 4s all over the place. Alright, and now that we've transformed, we can start playing our abilities. So let's go with Defense Grid from Panther. And I'll wait on the others. I'd like to get those reds matchable. Let's see. They matched one. Even though they matched it, Wiccan gets the health back. And so this is a good spot. We might play Yeah, this is probably a good spot to go ahead and play Chain Lightning. So it does pretty good damage, 22,000. And we can destroy a magical barrier tile and an enemy strike tile in one single column. That's great because then we're going to get another column destroyed since we take out an enemy special with Chain Lightning. And this is a cool ability. I love the animation for it. We'll choose that column. And if you happen to hit another column with an enemy special, you'll actually get another one destroyed. Too bad we don't have our black here. That's kind of what I was going for, because we could play it now and take out two enemies, but we really just have to take out Thor immediately. 6650 damage isn't going to quite do it, so we'll do the overkill with acrobatic takedown and just make sure he's out. Okay, and now we can start doing Wiccan matches everywhere. With this blue and green. So let's go for, I know there's different ways to do it, but let's go this way. Take out another couple of items, and I'm trying to build up black, and there we have it. So now we have Rage of the Panther, and it will deal 10,900 team damage, but don't forget, it gives the enemy team their strongest color, which happens to be yellow. I'm not too worried about it now, so let's go ahead. Cool. And do we have any more Wiccan matches? Not directly, but check this out. We'll do this black match, which drops a green. The green will become a match 4 that takes out that strike tile. So fun to play Wiccan in his Demiurge mode. And so we get all the AP for those basically match 4 breaks. So we're going to build up yellow and green faster than usual. Do this blue match. And once in a while you can get some fun cascades for all of Wiccan's colors if you tank him right. And it's just pretty fun. You can keep him healthy with his yellow. We'll go ahead and play Tell Me Everything. We've got tons of purple AP. Alright. Should probably try to end this match here soon. Oh man, that went to a bad spot. So we'll go ahead and just take it out. Okay. Wiccan is basically full health, by the way, thanks to those magical barriers. And we're going to end it with a Chain Lightning. Once again. Alright, that went pretty well, featuring his abilities. And like I say, I'm very often a bigger fan of characters that get a bad rap for being rated low, and I just wanted to explain why. I think he can be quite good. So, on the right team. Let's go on to... this might be an okay team to try. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to win with Emma Frost. This will be a definite challenge, because in my opinion, she really should have been designed a little bit different, maybe with her black ability. It's designed to give her big time match damage, but once again, match damage when I'm forced to play 5 stars, that's not going to help from a 4-star very much. But we'll try to play her yellow and purple, which can be kind of, they can be kind of smart. So let's play her with Hela. She's got a red and green. She also has a black, but again, we'll probably play Panther's black, and then again, his blue. So, yeah, we'll just boost all colors. I probably should bring along something else for a safeguard team up, but we'll see if we can get through it. Green drops a match for white. Now, I will say I wanted to consider bringing along 5-star Captain Marvel because of Emma Frost her ability on black to fortify special tiles, which is designed to fortify her own repeaters tiles, and that's really actually quite helpful. But I don't think we're going to play Emma Frost black ability when we have a really good black to play from Panther, and it's kind of expensive, and black increases Emma's match damage, but once again, I don't think we're going to get there. So although that team is kind of fun, and I've played it before, just don't think we're going to get a lot out of it. Now, Panther's blue repeater tile would make sense to try to fortify that as well, to try to keep getting a whole bunch of protect tiles on the board. Nice cascade there. Alright, so what do we do here? Probably red. And that was my next move, Panther. You put the protect tile there. I think I still have to take it. Hela's got a good defense mechanism on her green, so when you're fighting teams like Thor or very dangerous green ability users, her passive will remove enemy green once they have 10 or more of it, and then deal damage when she does that. That's pretty great. But I need to be a lot more careful with the red that they are getting against me. So let's go yellow-red here. And there they got another red out of nowhere. Alright, let's, maybe they'll do this white match. That'll drop a match 4 in black for me, or they could do this blue in to the same effect. We're ready to play Emma's yellow, or you know what? Is yellow in danger? Nah, I think it's okay. Let's go ahead and play Labor for Learning from Emma Frost. It's a repeater tile where every 2 turns it creates strike tiles, but also, if there's strikes out already, she will improve their strength as she creates more of them. Nice spot for that. Okay, that's good. And then we have our red ready to play from Hela, but I'm going to wait a second. Let's get purple. Not bad. Okay. What do we do? Probably just get black. I was waiting to see if they'd set us up with a move, but they're probably just going to take black and ruin it. So, alright, let's go ahead with Knives Out. Sometimes I wait to play this because it overrides enemy special tiles, but we'll just get our strikes out. They're pretty strong. And then play Psychic Meddling. Now, this is the one I wanted to talk about because this ability is actually pretty clever. What it does is every 2 turns, it removes a whole bunch of enemy special tiles, and it doesn't just change them to basics. It actually removes them. So when the tiles actually drop, you could get matches every couple of turns because of the psychic meddling, while earning the benefit of removing enemy specials. That's great, but if there's no enemy specials, it destroys the enemy team's strongest color, which happens to be black, by 2 every couple turns. So that ability is pretty good. Now here's where you'd want a fortification for your repeater tiles, because you know, they can be in danger, but they're in pretty good spots on the board actually. Let's take this black match. Oh, set them up. But thankfully for that psychic meddling now, we're going to remove black AP every couple turns. So we don't have to worry about it as much as what we would have. And then we still have Hela's green ready to remove green if they get that. So, alright, this team isn't too bad. I think, though, now we have to take the white match, and they're going to pretty much guaranteed take blue after that, and I'll lose my blue repeater tile. Uh-oh, be careful. Thor's at about 50% health. Boy, that was close. Okay, so let's move off of him. Emma's making strikes and improving our other strike tiles. All right, let's just go for red, since if they get black, it's not a big deal anymore. All right, so these strikes are greatly improving. So what we should try to do is get to the point where we know we can take Thor out. 3354 in strikes, and we have our green ready to play. Yeah, we got to get black before we hit Thor. Okay. Good cascades there. If we get our black, we can play Panther's ability. And here we go. I do... Oh, and they have the green, and Hela's doing the damage for that. That's great. I do like Hela's black ability as well, and it could work quite well with all these strikes. But with the tons of damage we're going to get from Panther's black, I think we just have to do that. Now, should we get red first? Nope, not worth it. Okay, here we go. Rage of the Panther. Big time team damage. Their Panther's out. We get the increase in our special tiles when we down an enemy from Hela's passive. We'll play Death's Best Friend, multi-hit combo, or multi-hit ability starting with the target. Oh, and that all took Thor out. How great. So we don't have to worry about him. And now everything else we do is all on Okoye. So she's going to make... Oh, that's... Okay, we're in a one bad spot here. She's going to match yellow to heal. And if we match this yellow, she's going to get enough red from a match 4 to play her red ability. So as much as I want to keep her from getting yellow, I think we just have to let her get it and keep red away so we don't take that big time damage. Well, let's see. We might be able to take her out pretty quick with all these strike tiles. Let's play another Labor for Learning. And we've got a black-purple combo move. It's going to heal a bunch, though. Yeah. And she got the lucky red. Are you serious? Oh, brother. All right, well, we still have a chance here. I can't believe she got that lucky with the red. We lost our purple repeater. What else could go wrong? Everything was going pretty well until that. Maybe I did it wrong. Let me know if you think that I could have prevented some of that in a different way. Gets a miracle run on enough yellow to heal again. Sheesh. Well, Emma is going to continue to make some pretty decent strike tiles. Let's see if we can do this. And thankfully, we've gotten a pretty good boost from Hela along the way. That's going to help a whole lot. Ouch. Man. Yeah, this is luckily going to turn out just fine after that mistake. Got the win from those strike tiles. Well, that's probably about as good as you can hope for an Emma Frost battle. Now, once again, if you could play her as a featured character where you can play her yellow and then purple repeater tiles, play Emma's black ability to fortify them, and then they're going to last longer in the match, and she'll have stronger match damage when she plays her black ability to go into her diamond state. Among 4-star and 3-star teams, she's probably not that bad. Let's go to the next boosted 4-star. But as far as my roster goes, yeah, she's not going to get any normal play, really. So here we go. We've got Ghost, and she can be just awesome, even on a 5-star team when she's boosted, because she's got huge match damage. Who was I thinking of bringing along? She's going to be purple and red. Panther can still be black, and so blue, green, and yellow, or at least blue and green. is who we need to work with. Oh, I think I was going to go with Ghost Rider here. I know he's got a black overlap with Panther, but his green ability would help build up a lot of red, and Ghost's red is going to be awesome while she's invisible. Let's see if we can make it work. I think we'll just boost all colors again. We've been running reasonably well. So in this case, I think we do want to just start targeting Thor immediately. Oh, that reminds me, we might have to play a quick PvE node here in a second. Okay, match 4 blue, do that. Here's a really nice combo move, starting with the green on the right side. You see it's going to drop down a blue match, but also a black above it. Every time I get a good move, it seems like they get a match 4 out of it somehow. No surprise there. Yeah, we'll just start. We can play defense grid automatically. Sometimes that builds up just enough projectiles to keep you around longer. So we can go for, sorry for the background noise there. We want to go for green right away in this scenario. I think because, yeah, I mean, they're probably going to go for that red match below, but let's get green now. All right. Okay, so we could play his green ability now, and I think it's an okay time. The problem is, I bet at least one or probably two of the repeaters are going to be trapped toward the bottom right corner or something of the game board, and that's not the ideal location for green. And I like to think about what's my next move before I play Hellride. I think we're probably going to match purple instead of the black. Let's see where these go. Alright, honestly not too bad. We only got one at the lower half of the board, and so the enemy is going to probably take the red match or the black. Let's see this. They're not incentivized to get purple, so I was going to take purple, but let's go red here. Nice. Now the Hellride's going to absorb those adjacent black tiles in a good way. And red. Ghost Rider gets a bad rap. I'm actually a pretty big fan of his green ability. It's hard to compare, though, because, of course, Thor is also a very strong red and green character, so that's probably why he gets a little bit less of a rating. But look at that. We already knocked Thor down to 24,000 health. That's lower than I wanted. And so because of that, do I see an extra move? I think we have an extra move. A match 3 drops it in. Do you see on the board where we can set off an extra move? Well, it's not the match 3 that the game is suggesting by kind of highlighting the match. So because of that, let's do, here it is right here. Let's continue hitting Thor. We need to make sure and he gets, or wait a second. If we get any random red, we'll be able to take him out with Ghost's red ability. We could stun him with Chain Whip, but I don't think we're going to pay for his God mode too badly. Let's do this. Okay, so we didn't drop into the red. This is exactly how I was hoping, but I think we're fine. Let's play Supply Run. It creates a couple of invisibility tiles. Ghost will go invisible. And about the best thing about it is she also creates a countdown tile called Power Cycle, where after just a couple of turns she's going to earn 6 red AP from that countdown. Super good to get that red because her red hits so damaging of a hit. But let's get back onto Thor here because I want, if we get red enough to take him out, we need to do it. Let's go with this double match. Okay, so his God mode wasn't too bad at all. Hit him with the Hellride, absorb a little more AP. And here we are. So it's probably better to wait on Ghost's ability for her countdown to resolve, but I think we're going to lose it since that black kind of lined up for an easy match over there. Let's go ahead and take Thor out with Unfazed. It does decent damage, but way more if she happens to be invisible. 25,000. Cool, kind of a high kick there. And let's go purple-red. Yep, of course they went for that black. I was kind of thinking her healing might disrupt that alignment, but of course we couldn't get that lucky. Alright, so by the way, we did, Ghost lost an invisibility tile, and she heals when that happens. So, let's see, we're going to play Battle Plan for strike tiles. And might as well get another Hell Ride going. Should be able to take Panther out right here. And we lost the invisibility, so the one. The other one's still on the board. You guys wrote Ghost Rider low, and it's mostly because, yeah, his repeaters eventually kind of descend to the bottom, but I'm telling you, in the right situations, he's not bad at all. We have our black ready to play. I should have remembered that so we wouldn't waste damage on Panther when we could take him out with an AoE from Rage of the Panther. But now, why don't we just play Damnation from Ghost Rider? Because with Okoye as the only enemy left, it deals the additional bonus damage. 20,900 for a cost of 10. Not bad, and we almost have our red to play from Ghost again. Yeah, now our repeaters are way down there. Koya runs crazy lucky, gets enough yellow to heal, and gets an extra move out of nowhere. But look at that. With the shot from Unfazed, 25k damage, and we get the win. Alright, that team was pretty good for Ghost. And that's probably a good enough run through with Panther. Let's get a few fights in. And we have 4-star Luke Cage that's boosted, and Hammer Cap. I think you guys understand those characters quite a bit. Let's get into the shield training and take on some nodes here. This would be a good one. Well, is it this one, or where is the other? I thought I saw another Hammer Cap team that I was going to take on. Worthy Cap. I don't really want to use my Worthy Cap a lot against a Jessica Jones match, since any trap tile would really get him in big trouble. But let's give it a shot here. I've done this before a little bit, but let's put Hawkeye here. We'll put Worthy Cap in the middle, and so that's going to be red and blue active abilities, purple and yellow passive. So we could use a black and green using 5-star just to go for the rainbow. I know I probably worry about rainbows too much, but might as well use a black and green that also creates countdowns with his black abilities. So let's go with Archangel for a little bit. Now we have to scroll down and find Worthy Cap. He's not leveled as high as some of my other characters. There he is. So 10,400 health is probably a little too low. Let's train him up, raise his level some. I'm not going to go crazy with it, but let's see. The reason I'm not going to take him up because I want his threshold to remain a little bit on the lower side. 11,000 health. Let's get him 12,000 health. We want to try to make sure he can live through a trap tile from 217. Live through a trap tile from Jessica, if that happens to be the case. We'll try to prevent that. And, yeah, we'll just boost everything again. Oh, there, that cap on their team is way low. His trigger point's going to be super, super low. So that's a problem. I didn't realize he was going to be that far down. So pretty much anything we do is going to trigger their hammer cap. All right, we're in big trouble. Let's see if we can get lucky, though, and just match kind of an off color like yellow. Good, it was low. And of course, they get a trap immediately. Oh, man, Jessica's so lucky. So lucky. This match is not going to go as intended. Yeah, forget it. We're going to do the same thing, but with a different team. So let's, didn't lose any points because that was my first match. Haha. Let's go for it again here. Maybe, I hope we can find another worthy cap team, or we'll just come back around to it. Matching that low amount was good. Here's a better one. He's at level 272, a champion. So this will be a lot better. And we lost some health, but that's okay. Still with Jessica. Not my favorite, but she is a good partner for that hammer cap team. And there's an extra move in yellow. Can we just win or not? So, what do? We want to do not a whole lot of damage, really. That's what we want to do. So we'll start with yellow again. It won't be anywhere close to near the trigger. And there we go. Our worthy cap jumps up front to deflect damage. Randomly triggered their cap with these matches, but that's okay. Yikes. So we have a lot of blue, and we could decide to play, do we play heavy hitter, which would be a 2-turn stun, not much damage because it's cap, or do we play a lot more of our blue with angle of attack from Archangel, deal damage and stun him for a longer duration? No, it's still just 2 turns, but we get the damage. It's probably smarter here. 6,700 damage on cap while he's stunned. That'll pretty much guarantee we'll get him out before all of his countdowns can resolve. Let's go. Play a deep breath there, and oh, I didn't want to play that one. Good, it went in a good spot. I'm not worried about it. Now, alright, we'll take this blue. And now while he's stunned, we just need to make sure and take the guy out. Might get him automatically from these cascades. Got him. Okay. So far, things are looking pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the jump in front characters like Bishop and Worthy Cap, but on offense, of course, they're fun to play. So we're going to potentially lose that deep breath unless we can split those up. Or, let's do this. Going to play heavy hitter on Jessica, and then we'll just also play it on him. Okay. Great. Keep Jessica stunned for longer. Get all the moves we want. Big time damage for having a lot of red AP. That's great. So what do we want to do here? Let's just keep everybody stunned as long as possible. It's spending more blue than we need to, but So which match 4 in black? Probably this one, so we separate that trap tile. And it goes right back to where it was. Aerial superiority means for the duration of these countdowns, the enemy can't gain any color from any way possible while it's on the board. So I think, you know, that this black ability is really pretty good against Hammercap team, because if you get it played, you're guaranteeing that they can't earn blue even from Hawkeye's resolving countdowns against you. Does that make sense? But what color do I want to play it on? They don't really have anything going so far. So let's just put it on, let's just put it on black. Well, we can choose a fortified tile for fun for our first one. All right. And what's Jessica gonna get hit by? Probably that deep breath will do it. She's got a trap in black. Let's do black red. And she's out on the next turn. Excellent. Can't believe she didn't get a trap on us with the one turn she gets to play. How about that? So, okay. We're going to take her out with any match. Probably that makes sense. Build up our green a little bit. Alright, and poor Hawkeye just doesn't have much going on. Here comes our aerial superiority damage. 7,200 from each is pretty good. Look at that. Another Hammercap stun for fun. We'll play the windup for fun. So, creates charge tiles every couple of turns. He's not going to last that long. I just wanted to play it for the animation. And it's over. So we got through that match pretty well for our first 75 points in the sim. Alright, so what 4 stars did you guys want to see in action? I've been saying for a while that I would do that, and then I forgot again to look back at our list of requested characters before starting today. But we'll play a lot more sim now that it's back open for the season. So if you want to see specific 4 stars and 5 stars in action, make the request. I really can't play 3 stars in this sim though, because we're always going to be facing 5 stars in my matchmaking MMR. Here's an interesting one. I played Rescue a little bit before. We can mirror. Let's do that. Let's mirror her. And then I think I know what we can do. Let's play her and Banner. He's going to be black and green basically. She's red, yellow, blue, and so we really just need a purple user, maybe a black and purple user from 4-star land. We can go down a ways and see here with, maybe we'll play Namor in a match. I know I used him recently. Let me think. Oh, you know, Talos is kind of a purple only user. He does have a good blue for, well, pretty good blue for a stun. Let's see if we can win with this challenge level team, and let's go. So the reason I chose Banner along with Rescue is I wanted to try something with Banner's black ability that puts pretty strong attack tiles on the board. So we're going to see if we can get his black ability played before enough green to transform him. And I think we better take Rescue on first. She's got a really cheap red that would make us pay. We're not getting much out of purple now. It's all from Banner, but it does build up for Talos, his ability. So let's match purple here with the critical. Good damage. Of course, I gave him a big match 4 in green, but look how it worked out. I also think Rescue can work alright with Banner because of her yellow ability. And her yellow will place projectiles on the board, and every turn that there's 2 projectiles or more, it will give your team a burst of health, while keeping Hulk form Banner around for as long as possible is kind of a good idea. Now, what I don't know is there's a blue-red move or a red-black. I think we're going to go for the red-black because we're ahead on blue so much. Okay. And I really want to get black before a lot of green, because I want to be able to play Banner's black before he changes into Hulk for a very specific reason. We can now play Access Granted from Talos, and what that does is, oh, you know what? That might be good. Let's move over to Thanos here, and we're going to play Access Granted, which means we'll shapeshift into that enemy. And every turn that those trap tiles on the board, if we match the enemy team's strongest color that we basically shapeshifted into, we steal black when we match it. They don't have any black yet, but that's probably good to have just in our pocket going forward. So, man, there's just nothing else going on. Let's try to get them to set us up with a black match. Did it. I can't claim that I saw that was going to be possible, but this is going to turn out to be a great move. Black, green, blue, green. Extra move from the drop. That's so great. So now we have the black to play for Banner. We've got green for him to transform. Everything's looking perfect. Let's see. Yellow, blue, then we'll play our abilities. We just need to get caught up on red a little bit. Here's the other guy, the countdown that transforms Banner into Hulk. Alright, so the smartest guy in the room places countdown or attack tiles on the board, but then also places enemy attack tiles on the board as well. Ew, those greens are in a bad spot. But here's why I wanted Rescue's blue ability, because we're going to steal some of the enemy attack tiles back for our team, and if there's more than what was stolen, they'll actually be converted to red. Cool, so we got those attack tiles. We're going to lose a green one probably here because of that, but ooh, I'm supposed to play your shield first. Yeah, I'm supposed to put the projectiles on the board first, because if you don't, then she converts attack tiles into protect tiles. We don't have a way to do it again. Well, yep, I messed that up. Darn. Well, Let me think. I don't think there's any way out of that. I don't want to convert all of our attack tiles to protect tiles. That'd be too much. We'll wait on that. 3,500 in attack tiles every turn is awesome. Let's go ahead with do or die. The first 2 blasts are 5,500 each. Ooh, man, that's too close. That's too close. Nope, we're not going to do it yet. One more match on Rescue. Hulk's out. Great. You know what? Let's just take her out with. We got a nice triple move combo and she's done. Okay. We can now play our team damage green ability from Hulk, but I like to kind of wait on that because if he gets downed somehow, you need green to transform back. So I hold on to it for a little bit, but we're in good shape here. In fact, what do I want to do? We'll play do or die. Since we have more enemy specials than the enemy does, that's a pretty good hit ability. Since you get the third ticket damage when you have more specials than they do. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and play Smash. We can get enough green to get and keep 9 on hand. 8,400. So we can move off of Widow now and go to Thanos. See what Hulk does. All right. Notice how Rescue tanks black now. That's interesting. Let's go for Big Match 4. Really lucky drop. People give Banner a bad rap, and I completely understand. But once he's transformed, that's a lot of damage every turn. Kind of screws up your plans sometimes, of course. But, alright. So now let's see what happens when we play access granted on Widow. Because we already had a trap tile on the board. Now it works for purple. Not going to help us much, but so does our original trap now converts to purple too. I couldn't remember if it did that. Alright, so we're in good shape here. Let's go ahead and play Smash. Because our next match is going to take Widow out. Probably should have stunned this guy with... Oh, that's a good combo. Wilson's Gambit with Thanos' purple, because then Wilson's Gambit can't remove the countdown like it normally would since the board is locked up. Let's play Stunning Blow. 4-turn stun is really pretty good. And it also removes enemy strongest color, destroys that normally. We're in really good shape here. Let's just... let Hulk do his thing. Check this out. We'll play your shield finally at this point. Convert those attack tiles to protect tiles. That would be 3,500 in protect tiles. Of course, that's normally quite good. We don't need it since the match is basically over. But you see the burst of health that Hulk would get at the beginning of every turn. That could keep him around for a long time. Okay, kind of a challenge team did really well. I think Rescue's better than she gets rated by a lot of us. And we got time for one more match. Going to see a lot more Worthy Cap in Sim, just like you started seeing Bishop a lot over the last number of months. Just because he's a very good defensive character. That's not a team I want to take on. Let me think here. Skip that out. This is a pretty tough team with Okoye and Storm and Black Bolt. Oh man, I forgot a team I was gonna play in Panther. Let's do it. I think this is a fun team. I can't believe I forgot. So I wanted to take on. We'll have a lot more Sim, so don't worry. I wanted to take on a gritty team with, once again, my newly champed Back in Black Spider-Man, but also this is going to be a pretty cool deal because with Iron Man Mark 46, he has the opportunity to play with 2 Team Iron Man characters, which you don't get to see a lot. So if you look at Panther, a lot of you probably, I forget all the time, he's a hero and Avenger, of course, but also Team Iron Man. So whenever the featured PvP character is, you get a really good benefit out of Iron Man's red because of that. And then, of course, Back in Black is also a Team Iron Man character, surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, but to me it was. And strike tiles are basically pretty useless against us in this team combo. So check this out. Okay, let's take on maybe Rocket and Groot first. What do we want to do? Well, I usually try to go for strike tiles first just because that's a major habit. But in this case, they don't really matter much. And see, there's a match 4 in purple, and that would do a lot of damage just because of the match itself. But nobody has an active purple on their team, so I'm going to do it as a match 3, which also drops a yellow. And in this team setup, I really want to go for blue and red, of course, because of Iron Man. Can't wait to show you how much a 9 AP, whoa, look at that. That dropped an extra move out of nowhere, and now we get another one. And a big match 4 with a critical. This is going to take Rocket out already. I'll take it. Okay. So here's the thing. Are we ready to play our red? I think we can. Let's do it. So look at Kitty there. Well, actually, I kind of, without Rocket, Kitty's really not that much danger. Let's take out Panther next. So with 2 Team Iron Man characters, look at this winning team. Does 95-92 normally, but also an additional 8,800 for each Team Iron Man member. So basically, it's 3 ways to do the damage. Check this out for 9. 27,000 for just 9 AP. That's good. You only get it when you have all those team members on with you. But so great. And I like Iron Man a lot. I just don't have a chance to play him a lot because he doesn't have very many Team Iron Man members. There's so many Team Cap members comparatively, especially in the 4-star realm. And okay, so we're not doing really good on blue so far. And we're getting lucky drops on green. I'll take that for sure. All right. We'll do blue this way so we get a black out of it. I know there's a match 4 in red. I probably should have done that. Pretty much certainly should have done that. But you can move off of Panther. Just don't let her get her 6 red for her countdown. That's pretty tough. More green. Nice. Match 4 in red. Pick up some blue and more. Excellent. So this is a great spot. I think this is a time to play Iron Man's blue ability. Girl Friday changes the enemy team's strongest color, many of them which are yellow, into red. Then you can see here, like if this tile or this tile becomes red, it's going to be a good deal. And you get automatic matches for it. Then all red tiles are destroyed off the board, and you get damage for that. Let's see what we get here. Girl Friday. Cool animation too, by the way. Cool. Worked out into a really big hitting extra move. Let's play another huge hit from the winning team. We're not even going to get automotive artillery played, are we? Or should we? Yeah, let's play it. Let's make sure and get it. Here's what I want to do. Alright, so this is going to be overkill shot. Instead of playing Rage of the Panther to take Panther out, I think this will be a lot more fun. Let's hit him with automotive artillery, which will take him out, but then the stun will hit Kitty. Getting hit with a 2-ton fastball. That way we can play battle plan. Couple of strike tiles. A big hit from the winning team. 1900 left. Finish it off with the Rage of the Panther. Okay, definitely glad I remembered to get that team in. I knew that was going to be a lot of fun, and it worked pretty well. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks again for watching. Make sure and hit up Mr. You know what? Hit up the MPQ icon that you see on the left side of your screen to make sure you're a subscriber to the channel. You can always catch our newest videos. If you need more MPQ on YouTube, hit up MPQ Mastery. And please tell your friends and alliance mates to check out the channel if you think they'll get anything out of it, fun or strategy or anything else like that. That'd be great. See you guys next time. Have a good one.